Good morning, you beautiful people. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day today. Welcome to Zombies 101, a series dedicated to making you a confident and competent zombies player. This episode, we are going to be discussing the art of killing zombies. If you are not an Easter egg hunter, then killing zombies, surviving as many rounds as possible, is the ultimate goal of zombies. As the zombie rounds progress, the zombies will have more health and increase in their numbers. In the beginning rounds, the starter pistol is usually good enough to get you some points, but you are going to want to look for a better weapon very soon. Machine pistols like the LCAR-9 and burst pistols like the RK5 here in Shadows of Evil do a fair good job up to around 7 or 10. After this, the zombies have too much health and the pistols do not contain enough ammo to really deal with the zombie horde, and for this reason, you're most likely going to want to buy a gun off of the wall or go to the mystery box and get yourself a random weapon. An SMG, assault rifle, or LMG are all very good for these beginning rounds, and I would say good up until the 20s. When it comes to deciding which weapon you would like, assault rifle, submachine gun, light machine gun, if you are from multiplayer, if you are familiar with the multiplayer mechanics of Black Ops 3, then that is exactly the weapons you are going to get. The light machine guns are sort of slow, but they have a huge ammo capacity. Submachine guns, assault rifles, they're a little bit more mobile, they have a smaller clip or magazine, and they have a little bit less ammo, however they are good for running around. The launchers do a good blast radius, however, they are launchers, they take a long time to reload, and there is a limited ammo supply. Most of the submachine guns, assault rifles, and LMGs will get you to about round 20 or 30, I would say. However, you are going to notice that in order to kill a group of zombies, it's going to take a lot of ammo and it's going to take a lot of time. Your effectiveness at killing is going to decrease in those rounds. This is why we have what's known as the Pack-a-Punch. Usually shown as some sort of machine, here on Shadows of Evil, it is a blue portal that you see here in this room. This is something that upgrades your weapon so that your weapon now packs a punch, hence the name. This will make your weapon more effective at killing zombies, as well as giving you a sick camo and increase your ammo capacity. A pack-a-punched assault rifle, SMG, or LMG will usually do you very well up into the higher rounds. I'm gonna say up above round 30 into round 40, but above round 50, that's where we start getting insane. In those higher rounds of zombies, that's when the zombies have exponentially higher health than when we started. For this reason, and new to Black Ops 3, you can take your pack-a-punched weapon and then re-pack-a-punch it to get a special attribute to that weapon. A few of these are Turned, Blast Furnace, Deadwire, Thunderwall, all of which I will cover in a later video. The premise of this, the goal of this second Pack-a-Punch, is to make your basic SMG or assault rifle or any weapon more effective at killing zombies at that higher round. Therefore, you are using less ammo, so now you can survive higher rounds. However, there is a group of weapons that are not exactly the standard weapons that fire bullets like we're used to in multiplayer. There is a certain type of weapon that is infused or created with, in the storyline, Element 115. I'll talk about that in a separate video. However, these are wonder weapons. The infamous ray gun is one of these weapons. It's not a standard weapon. It's not a typical bullet weapon. However, it is a special weapon created with that Element 115. What's special about these weapons is that these have what's known as infinite damage. These are the weapons that are going to be at least consistent through these extremely high rounds. In Shadows of Evil, the special wonder weapon is the Apothicon Servant. This is a very fun weapon where you shoot a projectile and it's almost like a little black hole that just sucks up the zombies and destroys them. This is effective at any round, at any time. This is what is known as the infinite damage. That's why you can go to infinite rounds and it can be this exact same effect. And that is the standard progression of your primary weapons throughout a round of zombies. However, there are peripheral ways to kill and deal damage to zombies. In the beginning round, the regular combat knife is a one-hit kill. However, if you upgrade to the Bowie knife in Shadows of Evil, you will have a one-hit kill knife until round 9. The damage is different from game to game, stuff I won't get into, and there is also a version of the Bowie knife called the Galvanucles. It is effectively the same thing as an increase to your melee damage. Now, grenades seem like they're a good idea. You hoard together a big group of zombies and you have a big explosion in the middle of them and it kills them all. Well, sometimes that's true on some rounds in the beginning rounds, but towards the later rounds, that's not going to be the case. However, grenades are useful for creating crawlers. If there is enough splash damage at the feet of zombies, their feet will be blown away and they will be crawlers. These are slower and good for Easter eggs, however, they can be annoying if you are trying to train. But if you need to go complete this task, go build this thing, then crawlers are great for completing those tasks due to their decreased speed. Bonus fact, in Shadows of Evil, once you drink the Widow's Wine perk, your regular grenades become sticky grenades. You can buy trip mines and in some cases claymores off of the wall on some maps and it will function as intended. You throw it down, it explodes some zombies, and it is mildly effective. However, the fan favorite special grenade is the monkey bombs, and in Shadows of Evil right here we have a version of the monkey bomb known as Little Arnie's. The dynamic of this special grenade is the same. You throw the monkey bomb, you throw the Little Arnie, and it distracts all of the zombies around you to that one grenade area. After a short duration, the monkey bomb will explode and kill some zombies, and the Little Arnies have these tentacle creatures that come out from them. It's as crazy as it looks, and it will kill zombies as they are distracted. This is useful for getting out of bad situations, buying a perk, buying a weapon from the box, all of that sort of stuff to where you need a break from the zombie horde. And the last way of killing zombies and speeding up rounds is traps. Traps are spread out throughout different maps. They cost a little bit to activate, however, zombies will run through the traps and die. You won't get any points for it, however, it is useful for speeding up rounds, saving ammo, and just progressing the game that much faster. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this first episode of Zombies 101. In the future, I would like to cover zombie dynamics like the point currency system, all of the perks, some training tips, and some basic zombie dodging tips in order to hopefully create a more confident and competent zombie player out of you beautiful people. Thank you guys so much for watching. Leave a like if this helped you, and until the next absolutely beautiful zombie morning, I'll catch up with you guys later. And as always, have a great day.
I think I'd call that a decisive victory. That works for me.